Oklahoma Matters with Ed Kelley, sponsored by OOK, Oklahoma's exchange-traded fund.
Hi, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of The Oklahoman. It's interesting to see how big media is portraying Tom Coburn. Two of the nation's biggest and best newspapers have published recent profiles on Oklahoma's junior senator that are strikingly similar in tone. First came the New York Times a couple of weeks ago in a front-page article. It was accompanied by a photo of Coburn mowing his 7-acre spread in Muskogee with a John Deere tractor. Then came another story, this time from the Washington Post. The Post got Coburn to pose with his white doctor's coat he uses for treating patients when he's in Muskogee on Mondays. Both the Times and the Post told its readers how Coburn spends as little time as possible in Washington and how little he thinks of the place. In the Post story, Coburn said if he had the chance, he'd fire everybody in Congress. And he expressed incredulity that the percentage of Americans who thought Congress was doing a good job was as high as 16%. Writers for both papers also talked to others who know Coburn and of his tactics to stall legislation that he thinks spends too much money. As you can imagine, not everyone is enthralled with Coburn's view of his role in the Senate. All in all, both pieces in the Times and the Post seem fair and even-handed, with little room, if any, for Coburn to complain. And let's face it, Coburn makes good press, particularly on the eve of the battle over the big health care bill in the Senate. You can bet Coburn will do everything he can to slow it down. As for firing members of Congress, well, remember that Coburn doesn't want to be fired just yet. He's running for another 6-year term in 2010. And barring something unforeseen, Coburn will sail to re-election, which means his unconventional view of Washington will keep the national media coming his way in the future.
Let's see it.